And what's a chakra? Richard asked. How exciting, Douglas said. You're both new at this. It just so happens I love teaching the curious hearts. Okay, let's go to the basics. Everything is energy. The walls, the floors, people, plants, animals, etc. And vibrations of energy can travel through the air to another person, place, or thing. You know how you feel like someone is looking at you, even though you don't see them looking at you? Sabrina and Richard looked at each other and nodded their heads. Well, that is a vibration or an energy you are feeling. Some people are more sensitive to it than others, and couples, such as yourselves, may feel it more strongly from each other than other people. Do you understand? Yes, they said together. Energy 101, check, said Douglas. Now, humans have an energy system that you may have seen on posters at yoga studios. He looked at Sabrina. You look like you do yoga. She giggled. He continued. This system is called the chakra system. There are 7 main chakras in the body, and Douglas could tell Richard was concentrating on his words, so he slowed down. A chakra is a wheel of energy. These chakras sit in various places along the spine and correlate with different areas of life as a human. Have you been curious about chakras, but you don't know how they correlate to your life? Well, then you're in the right place, because we're going to teach you all about an introduction to chakras. Now, when I first reposted on Facebook something about chakras, I had a Christian friend shame me in the comments. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're totally right. I shouldn't be posting these things. I'm a good Christian girl. So there was a lot of shame around it. And of course I cried, because what else are you supposed to do if you feel shame and guilt, right? I've grown a lot since then. And since I've become a spiritual teacher, I've learned so much. There's a deeper wisdom there, right? And I want to bring this wisdom to you. So in case we haven't met, my name is Sarah. I'm the author known as S.A. Reinhardt. I write paranormal romance novels, the first of which is called Mystical Love, which I'm teaching you out of now. And the reason why I do that is because mystical love is more than just a fun way to be entertained. Yes, it's entertaining, but my goal is to bring fantasy into your reality and teach you how to work with your own intuition and your own inner guru to make a life that you love living. So let's start right away with saying that there are more than just 7 chakras in the body, okay? There are some teachers that teach there's 200 chakras. There's a chakra for every part of your body. But the 7 main chakras that are laid out in the Hindu chakra system that people have been using for ever and ever, thousands and thousands of years, is this one right here. Now, you will notice there's more than 7. So there's the top one and then the bottom one. And those are outside of the body, but we're not going to get in that today because there's a lot to learn. So I want to set you up for success by telling you the main chakras. So this one is chakra number 1. And if you notice, they're listed by, or they're numbered from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. It's not the other way around, and there's a reason why I'm going to tell you in a minute. So this right here is your root chakra. Now this has a Sanskrit name too, but we're not going to go over that. This is like introduction to chakras course, right? So this is your root chakra. It sits at the base of your spine. If you can imagine the base of your spine and like where your perineum area is, this is where that chakra is. Now typically it shows up as red, and it correlates to physical wellness, financial security, a sense of home and safety. In human design, it's just a slight bit different, but we're not going to mix human design with the chakra system just yet. That'll be another video. Okay, so this right here is your sacral. So your sacral, if you take 2 fingers, 2 or 3 fingers, and you put it right below your belly button, that at the end of the finger, that is where your sacral chakra is, and it sits a little bit further back. This is your sensuality, creativity. Also, your trauma response can sit in this chakra, right? So the next chakra up is the solar plexus chakra. Now, if you've ever taken any kind of martial arts or anything, you know where your solar plexus is, right? Because there's a certain move that you do that, makes the air go out of your opponent. Anyway, if you really want to know where it is on you, you can take 4 fingers on the top of your belly button, and where your 4th finger sits is about where your solar plexus is going to sit. Now, this is for inner child, motivation, willpower, drive, your sense of self. This is a good one. This is a good one to learn about. Now, if you see this as yellow, that's a good sign, but there's no good or bad. So we'll just save that for another video. Now, the next one up is your heart chakra. It's not right where your actual heart is. It's actually in the center of your chest, like this person here. And this is also part of the inner child, your family, self-love, love and compassion, and your emotions, but not like the freaky outy emotions, like those true divine emotions that are very calm. They are very loving. It's all about love, self-love included. The next one up is your throat chakra. Now, as you may have guessed, your throat chakra is in your throat, but if you really want to locate it, you can meditate on where exactly it is. I'm just going to say some people feel it here, some people feel it here, or anywhere in between, right? It could be at the top of your collarbone. It could be at your Adam's apple for all intents and purposes. I know women don't have Adam's apples, but it's right up in there. That is where your throat chakra is. Now, the throat chakra is for expression, listening, and manifestation. The next one up is the third eye chakra. Now, if you were to take your finger from in between your eyebrows like this, and then you just move your finger up, you'll feel like a little tiny dent, like it's like a finger-sized dent. That is where your third eye or your brow chakra sits. That's number 6. And this one is for insights, wisdom, and knowledge. And what I like to say a lot of times is this is where your knowledge and your wisdom like to fight each other sometimes, because your intuition comes from here, and it's hard to listen to your intuition when your knowledge is yelling. Like if you know a lot of strategy, say in your business or something like that, but then you're feeling something like, that's not what my guides are telling me, you'll listen to your strategy because that's a lot louder than the wisdom that's like a whisper. The last one here is the crown chakra. Now, the crown chakra sits at the top of your head, if you could imagine wearing a crown, right? And this is for divine inspiration and what they call downloads. So if you're getting all of these beautiful ideas and things like that, and you're not doing anything with them, you actually don't have to do anything with them, because divine wisdom comes in all the time. Now, one of the indicators that this chakra is not in alignment is if it has, if you have a headache, or if you're just feeling lightheaded. This might be a symptom. Also, lightheadedness could also come from the rest of the chakras not being grounded. So there's a totally different video on that. But I just wanted to go through some quick terminology just to get you started with what people say about chakras. Okay, one last thing. When people say that their chakras are blocked, they're actually putting the power outside of themselves. And I believe everybody has their own inner guru, and you have your own power. What you're saying when you're saying that a chakra is blocked is actually the chakra is not moving at optimal speed for you. It's probably moving way too slow. And you can clear that up through meditation and crystals. Now, when the chakras spin too slow, what do you think they do on the opposite side of that, right? They spin too fast. When they spin too fast, you can feel anxiety, confusion. These are some of the symptoms of spinning fast chakras, right? And also, you can help that with crystals. But what I like to do is I like to do a full chakra diagnostic and assessment with my clients so that they can see what their chakras are doing, and then we can talk about it together to get them aligned and cleared out and all those things, right? To get their chakras spinning optimally. So if you liked what you saw, I hope you liked what you saw and you learned today, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we'll do another video teaching you a little bit more about the chakras. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below so that I can answer them either in the next video or I'll reply right through the comments. Until next time, have a fabulous day, everybody. Take care.